Alright, what's going on, people? Roadmap here, and today we're going to talk about Emiliano Vargas. Now, I gotta be honest with y'all, I don't really follow the Vargas dynasty all that much, I don't know much about his brothers, but I've seen Emiliano Vargas in a couple of the undercards of the recent top rank cards, and I've really liked what I've seen, so that's why I want to break him down today. In my opinion, I have seen some of the fights of his brothers as well, after seeing him. In my opinion, he's probably the best and the most fundamentally sound Vargas brother among all the three. And so that's the reason why I'm doing this breakdown today. And let's see some of the techniques that he likes to use, alright? So the first one we'll see is going to be the level changing combination, which he likes to do a lot, alright? So usually he'd go jab, body, right hand head, right hand body, left hook head. So this example right here is going to show a 2 to the body and then a 3 to the head combination right there. Alright, very short, or not a lot of volume from Emiliano, but his shots are very efficient. Now don't get me wrong, when he got his opponent hurt, of course he picks up the volume, but for the most part he's really efficient with his movement, and he knows how to pick a shot. So here, and the next example is going to be 1A, 1B, and then a 2 to the head right there. Another great combination, and then he steps out right away. Alright, he doesn't stay there. So the next thing we'll talk about is going to be how good he is at actually switching the southpaw. So what you're gonna see here is gonna start moving around first, and then he's gonna shoot that lead left hand. And the reason why it works very well is because he already got a good jab from the orthodox stance to begin with. And so if you do plan on doing this, make sure that you have a decent jab already from your orthodox stance, so that by the time you switch, that lead left hand is not going to be so difficult to pull off. As you can see here, that left hand looks so natural for him from the southpaw stance, and the reason why is because he already has a decent jab from the orthodox stance. So when he switches, he doesn't find it as difficult to throw it and to snap it like a normal jab from the orthodox stance. So for this example, it's going to be a left uppercut, lead left uppercut to the body. He set that up by stretching out his right hand first, and then throwing the lead uppercut to follow it up. Alright, so that right hand, initially, it made his opponent bend at the waist, and then that opened up the stomach, and that's why he was able to land that lead left uppercut. So the next thing we're going to look at is going to be how he uses the body uppercut as a counter. So as you can see here, he just stretches that right hand out to bait a reaction from his opponent, and then his opponent throws the right hand, bam, he slips outside of that right hand, and then he throws a body uppercut, a sneaky body uppercut right there. So let's see another one here. He's going to switch to the southpaw once again through a left hand. Oh, that one is actually not a counter shot, but this one is right here. Bam. Again, he uses that right hand to no, he didn't actually parry his opponent. He just went right for the outside slip or inside slip. He actually rolled. He didn't slip because that was a left hook. So here his opponent is going to throw a left hook. He's going to roll under that, and then he's going to throw a body uppercut as his opponent overcommitted. And then there, his opponent actually did a good job of trying to catch him from below with the right uppercut. But again, Emiliano is really responsible defensively right here, and he was able to pull back or lean back right away after he threw that left uppercut to the body. So this one is not going to be a counter shot. This one was actually the knockout blow for this fight. Okay, he just walks forward here, left hand to the head, right hook, sets up the body uppercut with the right hook. Again, the right hook forces the orthodox to bend at the waist for the most part. And then by the time you do that, or the stomach is going to be open, the solar plexus is going to be open. So that's why he was able to land that shit, and he was able to put him down right here. Alright, so now we're going to look at the Martinez fight, and we're just going to see some of the inside slip counters of Emiliano Vargas, and this is going to be from the orthodox stance. So here, you're going to see him throw that body uppercut right there as he slips inside, very quick right here. Alright, so this is going to be the first one. This is going to slip inside. Just one thing that, I really am not a fan of is, I'm going to show you right here, is dropping that right hand, dropping that rear hand. I'm not a fan of that, but because Emiliano is so quick, he's able to get away with it, and usually his head becomes very close to his opponent to where, even if he drops that rear hand, it doesn't really matter. He's going to be able to defend that shot because he's smothering his opponent, you know. But I'm really not in favor of that. I'm not in favor of dropping the rear hand. Again, he does that same inside slip here, very quick, one motion here, slip, throw, alright? And as you can see there, his rear hand is dropped, but he's able to get away with that shit. He's Emiliano Vargas, you know. So there he throws that body uppercut once again, really good right here. His opponent throws the jab, or threw the jab a lot in this fight, and he knew exactly when it was coming, so he just slipped inside, and then threw the uppercut to the body. So here his opponent's gonna throw a jab, and then he's gonna snap his head back, bam, he's gonna slip, bam, throw a body shot first, and then he threw a headshot in the end, bam, delayed timing right here, as you can see, very good timing right here. I'm gonna show you the very subtle detail here. He throws a body shot, right? Now, he could have followed up with a headshot right away, but he waited for his opponent to throw that right hand so that he can slip once again, and then he can counter to the head, bam, right there. So he's gonna throw that body shot, right here, body shot, pause, wait for the right hand of his opponent, and then throw dog to the head, which was a really good strategy because when his opponent threw that right hand, he didn't really have anything to defend his right cheek with, so he was able to, or Emiliano was able to land that left hook on the cheek of his opponent because he threw that counter shot while his opponent was still in the middle of the right hand, or in the middle of his right hand punch. So that was it. Great prospect right here. I think he's legit, you know. Yes, he's hittable. Yes, he still needs to work on his defense a little bit too, but I think he's solid, you know, and he's gonna have a great future in the sport. So that was it. I'll see you guys soon. Subscribe if you're new. Peace out.